Kaz had two different type of rhyme styles. He would rhyme just that straight, gritty hip-hop, but then he could get on that disco say well, too. You know, he could rhyme off of Ain't No Stopping Us, Love Is the Message. You know, he does that, too, that discotheque type rhyming. And you had certain DJs that wanted to be like him, so they used to say that. They used to try to say that. They would change one or two words. I remember one time, Dougie Fresh said something, and we was in Harlem World, and he said, even Kaz want to be like me, and I just straight stepped to him, yo, what you doing, this and that, straight up apology. But then after that, we got tight, because a lot of times, a lot of MCs, certain MCs didn't know what they was doing, what they was saying. They didn't really think what they were saying, what type of effect it would have. MCs back then was real territorial about the area that they rock in the rhymes that they say. It was real territorial. Biting the rhyme was like one of the 3 deadly sins, because it wasn't no 7 deadly sins. Like one of the 3 deadly sins. You don't bite another MC rhyme. You don't do that. To this day, we still, from our era, we still hold on to that. So sometimes you hear somebody saying something and words still get back, you know. And it was just big then. DJs had more beef with that than MCs did back then. Biting the style of cutting or intro to a record. Like how Kaz had the thing with the super sperm. He had like an introduction before he could even put the super sperm in. The rhyme from the Rapper's Delight really was the introduction to super sperm, because he said the whole rhyme a cappella, and then it came, he can't satisfy you with his little worm, but I could bust you out with my super sperm. And that was like the highlight of the rhyme. That was an introduction to super sperm. A lot of times MCs back then had certain little introductions to certain records. You know what I'm saying? Get up, what you say? Get on up. And all we came to do is get down. You know what I'm saying? You would have like a little rhyme to introduce to a record. And the record would be the punchline of your rhyme if the record had a word or a phrase in it. You know what I'm saying? So DJs was more with the having beef back then, biting rhymes. I can recall Woody Wood, AJ and them running up on Woody Wood next to Garage, talking about ain't those my speakers. They took his speakers. DJs was territorial about who brought the records out first. They would not tell nobody the name of the record, till they was known for bringing that record out.